Our Sunday screening this week is Jean-Luc Godard, or Godard, if you just like pronouncing names wrong, classic film Weekend. It was released in 1967 and is Godard's last film before embarking on a series of political and avant-garde films. Unlike with some of the other films we've screened, I don't know too much about Weekend, and I'm going to keep it that way, so I'm just going to give you some broad strokes about Godard and the New Wave. Many of the New Wave directors were former critics for the Cahiers du Cinéma, and were inspired by the likes of Hitchcock, Wells, Ford, and took their ideas but cast them in a new light. Many of their films were shot on incredibly low budgets, which I am showing you some examples of these techniques. In an effort to cut down the runtime of his first film, Breathless, Godard created the jump cut, and you can see how effective it is here with the montage of my typical weekend. Of the New Wave directors, Godard is said to be the freest with his film references and allusions, frequently putting posters and other visual cues to American classic cinema in the background of his shots. I don't really see the advantage to this. And since I brought it up again, Weekend features a famous 7-minute long tracking shot. Godard has been known to use things such as wheelchairs or shopping carts to achieve them. My advice is to stick with things with 4 wheels because, as you can see, a bicycle doesn't make for the smoothest tracking. I think one of the reasons the New Wave appeals to cinephiles is because their films are filled with movie references, so it's like an inside joke between the filmmaker and the audience. Also, they think, I've seen a lot of movies, just like these guys, I can make my own movie. It gives them hope. Certainly I'm trying my best with my limited means here to make something interesting. As you prepare for the screening this Sunday, I'll leave you with a few seemingly contradictory quotes from Godard. The first of which I don't really understand. But here we go. Tracking shots are a question of morality. Every edit is a lie. Cinema is truth 24 times a second. And finally, cinema is the most beautiful fraud in the world. I hope you enjoy the film and I look forward to discussing it with you.